Everybody here knows that I head off to Burning Man every year, well, most years. This year was my 20th, and this is what it looked like when I arrived. I went out for 13 days this year, so it was their early build week. We built a dome. Well, my campmates did. I watched them do it in 100-degree plus heat, but they eventually got it done. That's what it looked like at the end of one of the days. They got the outer sheets on it. Dust storms came and went. Some neighbors had a submarine art car that we had to listen here. Hear it go by playing some reggae for us. So, and the dome actually does rotate. Believe it or not, all good telescopes domes have to rotate, which is cool. More finished state, it looks like that. Dust storm going by there near sunset. Lighthouse came and visited us. That's another art. And it was a working lighthouse. One night it kept shining on my tent, and I was annoyed. I went out and said, "Oh, it's the lighthouse. I love that." So, this is what it looked like towards our theme camp. Not only did we build art that had a 20-inch telescope, a 14-inch telescope, and I think a 12. We also had a theme camp, get a little closer to it there. There's a meteorite museum and a truck and a structure. We had lectures there 3 days. So, well, actually 4 of the days we had lectures. I gave one on Friday. This was the Meteorite Museum, and on our play structure there, we named it after a campmate of ours that passed away, unfortunately, last year, but he was really into meteorites, and his family gave us a bunch of money. On Kids Night, we gave out 150 meteorites to kids throughout the week. We would tell them, we would tell them it's a shooting star that made it to Earth, which gets them excited about it. The 2 women in this shot actually are telescope operators on Mauna Kea, one at Gemini, the other at JCMT, campmates of ours. We had a lecture scheduled there, and Celestron donated a 6-inch, really nice go-to scope, and we had an H-alpha filter on it that gave us some pretty good images. This is through a cruddy cell phone. The image looked a lot better through the eye, of course. At night, we did observing of the night sky. This was a beautiful time exposure here to get some stars. Believe it or not, it's a little more like suburban sky there. Burners are obsessed with LEDs and lights and lasers and whatnot. But you can see the bikes parked there. We kept them away, and when you went in the dome, we just had some red light. And this was on Kids Night. You can see the people observing through the telescope. And again, just a cell phone stuck up to it, a view of the moon early in the week. Our camp wasn't just all about observation. We had some fun, too. We had a... let's rerun that because it's too good. So, Space Dance.
You cut it short.
Well, thank you. The crew did. So anyway, our DJ on the left there, Kurt, it was awesome, and some of us dressed up a little bit. The 2 folks in the picture facing away are our DJ's 80-year-old plus dad and his wife. His mom, that they renewed their marriage vows, and our dance was the reception. It was very sweet. There I am in my silly outfit. So, thank you. I did an exploration one day, went out and found the celestial sideshow, which looked like a circus with celestial themes. They had astronaut holding up a mermaid, I don't know. Exploring on the fly, I came across a full-size lamb. Yeah, it seems to be a 1-to-1 size. There I am climbing it. It was very cool, although it was closed due to not being safe to climb inside of it. Went to the very corner of the event, and I came across this little weird aliens that were hanging out. And the structure itself didn't provide much shade, as you can see, but those were records that were melted around the poles, so kind of fun. My camp got a little bit of good press. Space.com called us out with projects like Black Rock Observatory, a mobile observatory that facilitated astronomy at events like Burning Man. We think about 10,000 people looked through our various telescopes and came to lectures throughout the week. You can see it from space. You can watch the event show up. That's about 2 miles across from one end of the city to the other, so lots and lots to explore. Over 70,000 people go. Campmate of mine managed to get a flight. You can go out to the airport that's there and beg to get on, and if you're nice and say, "I'm from Black Rock Observatory," they say, "Sure, we'll give you a ride." Of course, people go out there to see the man burn. This was the structure this year. They launched lots of fireworks and gasoline explosions too, and the man catches on fire and burns some more. And if you want to see any of the other art out there and whatnot, because there's lots and lots to see, you gotta go. So until next time, stay dusty, but that's all I'm going to tell you about Burning Man once again. So thank you.